Today I'm going to be showing you my brand new indicator that is the world's most effective indicator on TradingView that you can possibly get right now. It's going to show you entries to trades, it's going to mark out all liquidity levels for you, it's going to actually show you a checklist in the bottom right corner so you can check back and see if every trade follows the criteria. And in today's video I'm going to break down the whole indicator for you, show you every single feature and also show you how to get it on your chart. So before we get started, if you are looking forward to this video, please like this video right now, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are very close to 1,000 subscribers, and let's get straight on and show you this indicator. So on the screen right now is just a little bit of the work that the indicator does for you. Probably look now, you can see a lot of things are going on. Okay, so let's break them all down individually. You can see at the top that the indicator will actually mark out buy side liquidity levels, and if we scroll to the left, you will see that it does this automatically and it will mark out swing points in the market that haven't been swept, and then once they do get swept it will remove the line for you automatically. Okay, so it's going to mark out all liquidity levels so you don't have to go back and find areas of liquidity yourself. This will actually identify each one for you. Of course it's the same for sell side liquidity, so here you can see that we have got two levels of sell side, and if we scroll to the left again it's going to be the two swing points in the market that haven't been swept yet. And if we do sweep those, they will get removed as well. And this is going to follow along until they get swept. So every single candle that plays through this line will just extend and extend until eventually we do reach that level, and then it will remove it. It saves you a lot of time, and also if you aren't quite understanding liquidity yet, and you struggle with it, then this is going to do the whole job for you, so then you can focus more on your executions. The second major feature that we have got is it automatically marks out SMTs. Now SMTs is something that a lot of people struggle with, and a lot of my students still struggle with it. Not because it's an extremely difficult concept, but just understanding which SMTs will mean something, like adding context to the SMT. But as you can see, the indicator will actually mark out all SMTs for you automatically in live time. So if I actually pull price back, you can see that it's marked out the sell side level that we haven't swept yet, and also this sell side level here. Okay, so again, automatically this is going to keep following along live time, and it's going to mark out everything for you automatically. So if I play another candle now and we sweep this low, you're going to see it's going to mark out this SMT for me. Okay, so once that SMT has been put in, it's going to look something like this. So we get that liquidity swept and we start getting a little bit of a retrace with 2 or 3 candles, and that SMT is going to be marked out automatically for you. So let's say you were looking for a long position from here. This is going to identify to you that we have got a bullish SMT, so long positions have probably got a higher probability of working. Okay, so again, all of this is done for you, saves you a lot of time, and you don't have to be switching between charts. So this is really, really nice, and it's one of my favourite features about the indicator. Now you might be wondering, with the SMTs and with this, does this work on any pair? This works on absolutely anything. Okay, you can use this indicator for crypto, you can use it for gold. I personally use it for NASDAQ and comparing to ES. But you can use it on any pair, and it also works on any time frame. So it's not just the 1 minute, which I personally trade. You can actually use this on the 15 minutes, and it's going to do the exact same thing for you. So you can see I've gone to the 15 minute time frame, and it's marked out all major levels of buy side and sell side for me on the 15 min. It's also marking out relative equal highs and lows. So you can see here we've got relative equal highs because this wick is extremely close to this wick and also this wick. Okay, so we've got 3 built up wicks, all in a couple of ticks range, and it's going to mark out those as relative equal highs. So again, really effective. It's going to show you where that liquidity pool is, and help you identify where to actually target if you do enter a trade. So again, we can go to the 30 minute time frame now, and it's going to be the same scenario. Okay, you can see it's marking out all buy side levels, and everything you will need is on the screen. I want to show you the best feature that there is on this indicator. Okay, we're going to save the best feature till now. Okay, and that is actually an inversion fair value gap indicator that is going to tell you when to get in. As you can see here, we've got an inversion fair value gap checklist in the bottom right corner. Okay, so if I go into the settings of the indicator, you can see all these different settings that we need to change, and you can edit to fit your own preference. But for now, this is my personal choice. The settings will come as default on this once you get the indicator, so you won't have to change anything from here. If we go to the checklist, you can see here we've got everything checked right now, which means every setup that it's going to present will be an A+ setup. If we then start to remove a couple of these checks, you can see it's gone down to an A-. If we remove a clear draw on liquidity, you can see it's going to do an NA, because it can't actually understand why you would enter trade without a clear draw on liquidity. If we remove higher time frame delivery, it's going to go down to B+, because it's rating that a liquidity sweep, displacement, a clear draw, and a break-even point is a B+ setup. All this has been, customized and designed by me, which is really effective because I know what I want to see in an indicator. So every single feature that I would want is actually on this. You've also got your macro sessions indicator, so it's going to automatically mark out the macros for you. If you do want the macros to be visually on the chart, then you can just check these boxes and it's going to display the macro timeframes. Now we've got our A+ setup IFVG on. This means that the indicator is going to alert all A+ setups to you. Okay, so you're going to actually be able to just enter the trade once the indicator identifies it, which sounds crazy, but let me show you. So as we approach 9:30 open, which is this candle here, you can see we've just swept a load of buy-side liquidity, and we have pumped straight up in the market. But you can see we've just pumped up off market open, and we have left behind this 1 minute bullish fair value gap. Okay, we've swept a load of buy-side liquidity. We're delivering from bearish fair value gaps here. Okay, so we're delivering from a bearish gap there perfectly. You can see that the wicks are actually holding this gap. And we have got a singular 1 minute gap. We've got a break-even point of this 9:30 market open candle. So this trade looks absolutely perfect. The reason we've put this in the indicator is because a lot of people don't understand when to enter and struggle with actually taking entries. They know what they're looking for, but when it comes to actually executing, which might be yourself, you really struggle and don't have the confidence to enter. Now that's where the indicator is going to help you. So in live time, if we play this through, the second the candle closes back below this gap, it's going to mark out a red line showing that it's a sell, and it's also going to say short, okay? And it's going to identify an inverse fair value gap on the screen. Okay, so this is your signal now that an A+ setup has played out, and you could actually enter a short position here. Now, of course, in this scenario, we would not enter a short position here, just because we've actually taken out the TP already, okay? Ideally, we closed here, and then we could target this low. Okay, that would be our ideal trade. But unfortunately, the candle actually came all the way down and took out our TP. So we wouldn't take this, but that's just an example of how it would look. Okay, now I'm going to show you an example of one that does work in live time and is a perfect example of the indicator signaling trades to you. You can see that we've just swept sell-side liquidity again, and we've left another singular bearish fair value gap. Now, are we delivering from any higher time frame gaps? As you can see here, we are perfectly delivering from this 1 minute fair value gap down here. And of course, that's going to be a 15 minute and also a 5 minute gap as well on the higher time frames. So yes, we are delivering from a higher time frame gap. Have we got a liquidity sweep? We have. Have we got momentum? We will do. Have we got a clear draw on liquidity? We have. We've got multiple levels of buy side liquidity. And have we got a break-even point? Yes, we have. Okay, we've got a really nice break-even point in this internal high. I'm just going through it now and making sure that you understand that this checklist knows exactly what it's doing. Okay, I'm going to give you full confidence in this indicator. So again, I've just broke down all the individual features. This is going to be our break-even point. And all we need now is to see the indicator alert to us that this is an A+ setup. Okay, and the next candle, in live time, you're going to see that it marks out a blue buy signal, which means buy, and it's got an inverse fair value gap logo on it as well. So this is now telling you to enter a long position with your stop loss back below, and you can simply target the buy side liquidity. You've got your break even point already marked out for you, and this trade is a 2.4 risk to reward. Okay, so this is solely down to the indicator. It has fully identified this trade for us, and it's basically saying get in this, it's an A+ setup, and it thinks it's going to win. And you'll see when we play it through, the first two candles come straight up, hit our break even point. So now we can go break even. We are fully risk free on this setup, and now we're hoping for a full take profit. And there we go. Okay, so in 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, we have just smashed 60 handles right off the open of New York session. And that is obviously the best feature on this indicator. It's going to tell you every single setup that is A+, and it's going to tell you when to enter. Here we get our first internal sweep of buy side liquidity. Okay, so we swept buy side liquidity internally. All we need now, of course, is a bullish fair value gap, which we get here. Okay, so it's marking out this bullish fair value gap for us. We swept buy side liquidity, and we have got a great break even point, which is there. Now, of course, You don't have to do any of this. I'm just marking this out now because it's not in live time. In live time, the indicator will mark out all of these levels for you, so you don't have to do anything. So I'll play a couple candles through. You'll see that we do actually get a really nice inverse here. And again, in live time, it's going to mark out the bearish SMT in live time. Okay, so you're going to see that we've got a bearish SMT here. As well as that, we've got an A+ short setup playing out. And the indicator has signaled to you that this is a good entry. Okay, so on this candle close, you're going to enter with your stops back above. We've got a bearish SMT. We are massively high in the range. And now we can target the sell side liquidity, which the indicator has already marked out for us. And there we go, another perfect execution using this indicator. Okay, we got 0 drawdown, 115 handles smashed, and it's marked out everything for us. So now that I've broke down all the individual features on the indicator, you might be wondering, how do I actually get this for myself? And it's very simple, okay? All you've got to do is go in the description. All you've got to do is press the link. It'll redirect you, and you can get the indicator there and then, okay? So you can get this on your chart. It's going to be the exact same settings that I have marked out here. It's also going to include a video explaining, you know, how each individual setting works. Because as you can see right now, I actually haven't got all of these settings checked off. So there's a lot more features that I haven't gone through, but I personally just prefer it as it is right now. I think it's clean. There's not too much noise going on the charts, and I like my charts to be clean so I can actually focus. So yeah, that's going to be it. This is the best indicator you can buy right now. It is absolutely perfect for those of you trying to use the inversion fair value gap model. So if you do want this indicator, once again, just go to the description, first link, and it's going to redirect you to get this indicator on your chart right now. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and hopefully you get this indicator. It's really going to benefit all of you watching this. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.